If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing, you're listening to The Deb of Night, the only girl who will spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning, guaranteed.
It's about time. I heard you made it out one piece. I can't believe you waited this long to come see me.
Things change. Alliances shift. And people are not always what they seem. Remember that, kindred.
See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be, which is, of course, the biggest load of horseshit a man ever heard.
Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again.
I'm just trying to make things a little easier for those who find themselves disadvantaged. Giving a helping hand, you might say.
We share the same blood, you and I, but there is much you have yet to learn about our clan.
You keep your little secrets if it makes you feel special. Just keep in mind, while you're in my domain, you follow my rules.
Perhaps when LACROIX runs out of minions, he will show me his face, and God will guide my shots through it!
When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile, and everyone always wants to know who is that girl. My sister's schoolgirl in distress act may bring patrons in, but it's my level-headedness that keeps it open. You've been tainted by the stink of my sister's schemes, and now I'm going to make sure she never double-crosses me again.
If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud.
In your voice there is desperation. Certainly, there is an exit out of your predicament.
I boxed Golden Gloves in college, so you better think twice about doing anything rash.
I don't know where your friend is, but I know the TUNG are involved. The leader of the TUNG, Johnny, he'll know where they are.
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire, and that courtroom spat between LACROIX and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel.
I know you told me you don't want me around, but I just couldn't do it. Don't you understand?
Anyone who would lay it down for some cape in an ivory tower deserves what they get.
One hand moves the pieces of the game. The winner keeps his hand on the pawn.
You know, at least the last health inspector had the decency to make it clear when he was asking for a bribe. Here's $50. I get to live the dream for another exciting month. Yay.
Your elders command the blood. They control the blood, and the blood listens. You'll never even hear their call, but the blood will, and it'll make you obey.
Welcome to Fat Larry's Trucker Mac, the only store for all your needs after 10 o'clock.
I'd be open to negotiations. Question is, how open are you?
I'm the only physician here at the moment. We got twice as many people as usual waiting for treatment. I'll look at her as soon as possible.
Can I interest you in a private dance? I've got something special in mind, just for you. No matter how many times I hear that line, it never gets any more believable. So what's your thing,
By the clack-smack cracking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
If we'd never taken the paths we did in life, could we have grown fond of each other? A shame you had to take her life. But you've saved mine, and I won't forget that.
I told you everything. There's no reason for you to keep me here. Let me go!
I'm a third-generation bondsman. Got a few employees, but I handle most every aspect of the business.
You give me message, I take to him. They call me Bishop Vick, Shepherd of the Damned, your midnight guide through our last days here on Earth.
Sorry, Lu Fang no speak English. When he drunk, I assure you your comrade is still alive. If you want him released, you'll do as I say.
Welcome to Sang's Herbal Remedies. I am Sang. How may I assist you?
I'm a ghoul. I didn't know about any of this stuff until a couple of months ago. We might be weak, but odds favor us. Just leave us alone. Okay, you can go on in. And if you really want to make my night, go ahead and start some shit in there, because I would love it.
Call me paranoid, but how do I know I can trust you?
I appreciate your business, and I'll sell to you, but don't tell anyone else, okay? Keep your nose clean.
If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
Who are you? What are you doing back here?
Spit it out before Dima blows your head all over wall.
Brother KANKER, they call me. High Lord in the diseased halls of the dead.
The Giovannis have been nice enough to let me stay here while I finish up my studies. I've learned a great deal from them, like you wouldn't believe. Everyone's smiling, pretending this isn't a pageant put on by the patriarch of this family.
After that gallery, I didn't think I'd be able to get a job guarding a room full of Jack Squat from the Boogity Man.
I don't know why I'm here. I have to go.
Hey, don't take this the wrong way, but even beer goggles have their limits, you know, if you were hoping to find someone drunk enough to go home with you.
I kill or I rot. For every night I go without it, I wilt. All things must consume life to avoid dying. You and I are no exception.
You don't know me. I can't sit in an office all day and play Hollywood from the shadows. That's Isaac's thing.
The name's Mitnick. I'm in charge of computer systems, network, security, that kind of thing.
I paid for my mistake. The experiments, the torture, that voice. You don't know. You don't know.
You told me that guy was a nobody. Just what the hell did you get us involved in?
Right, that's what I'm talking about. There hasn't been many good horror films in a long time, and I'm gonna turn that all around.
More flatbread and olive oil. And take back this Chardonnay and open up a Chianti.
Please forgive me, but as you can see, I am in a most terrible situation. I am Wong Ho, owner of the Red Dragon.
There is something in this store for everybody.
Time to teach you a lesson about respecting people's property. Oh yeah, sucker! You're in for it now.
They all come in here with that same nonchalant look. With that, who, me, stare, as if they were so clever. Do you think you're the first vampire to try and come in here to buy blood? Honestly. You could let me go? I promise. I would leave Los Angeles. I swear.
I'm surprised I don't know you. I usually meet all the LA vampires out on the scene.
She had a room at the Empire Hotel. I can't remember the number.
Don't deny yourself the pleasure of Jezebel's talents. Just a few more steps, and we can be enveloped by the sweet darkness.
Now, I know you ain't going to believe old Bill, because I've been telling my friends and the cops and everyone since it happened.
Before this neat little makeover, I used to be a model. I was all over the place.
You may not be with the tongue, but you seem to be as smart as they are. What just happened? It's not who I am. I've never done anything like that before. I'm not a monster.
Welcome to Red Spot, home of the Monstro Chug. 72 ounces of your favorite beverage for 89 cents.
Name's Romero. I'm the caretaker here. Well, that is, I don't exactly keep people from getting in, although that is part of my job. No, you see, I'm here to make sure nothing gets out.
Every place I go, wherever I look, I see things. In the shadows. My phone rings, I hear something breathing on the other end, and... Shit. I'm out, man. I'm out of this whole thing.
I see your face is not so lifeless. Your nerves not so deadened that you cannot express shock. Tell me, child, is my appearance that frightening? Or is it my knowledge of you that is so unnerving?
I do believe I mentioned the fact that I bent the delicate laws that govern our society to allow you a chance to live. If that isn't enough, I can't give you another reason.